As the saying goes, an investor without investment objective is like a traveler without destination. With a timely retirement plan, we use a 3 bands of money structure to safeguard your retirement investment. Instead of randomly allocating your funds into your different accounts, we use a 3 bands of money to safeguard your retirement foundation, growth, and wealth building. As you can see, these 3 bands of money will help you withstand different market conditions. Like any structure, if anything were to happen, the foundation, the growth will always be there to support your retirement portfolio to grow back. If you still remember the case study in retirement income, it is the structure that will make sure you can generate and sustain your retirement income without running out of lifestyle, without running out of money. It is not the human beings who can predict what will happen in the market. Rather, it is the structure that we use to make sure that you will always have the control and the flexibility. Here, let's look at a case study to understand the investment aspect of the timely retirement plan. This case study reviews the impact of performance and fees on your retirement accounts. David and Susan, they're 70 years old. They have $3 million for their retirement savings. They pay 1% management fee to their broker. What they don't realize is they may have anywhere between 0.5% to 1% underlying mutual fund fees in their portfolio. And over the past 10-20 years, their average return was only 6% or so between the mutual funds and stocks they have in their portfolio. So if you do the math, if we have a 1% management fee plus an average 75 basis points of the underlying fund fees, if you do the fees, the annual fees will be around $50,000 between the management fees and the fund fees, using the average fund fees we have in the portfolio. 20 years of these fees compounding will be close to $2 million. What it means is that if they stay in there with all the fees they're paying, 20 years down the road, they may be missing out on $2 million of potential retirement growth just on the fees alone. And look at their performance. 6% is about 40% underperforming the market benchmark, even using S&P as the benchmark. So what can they do to improve the situation? Here at NIM, on our timely retirement plan, we use the 3 bands of money approach. If they were to incorporate a timely retirement plan, they're going to probably have a 50% fee saving across the board on the $3 million they have. That's close to $1 million over the next 20 years just on the fee savings alone. And even if their account is only performing at benchmark, 20 years compounding, that's near $5 million more on the $3 million they're able to grow. So the total difference between the fee savings and the increase from the market will be close to $6 million over the next 20 years. And because of the incorporation of the 3 bands of money, they will have better confidence to deal with the market and the sequence of return risk. Looking at the case study, there are a couple issues in their retirement portfolio. They were underperforming and they were overpaying fees. And when we review retirement accounts, commonly we see lack of performance, we see overpaying fees, and we see concentrated risks that are not addressed. The common problems when we review retirement portfolios are overpaying fees, underperforming funds, and concentrated unnecessary risks. So if you're struggling with any of those issues, ask yourself if it makes sense for you to have a conversation with us so we can do the analysis and uncover some of the areas you can improve on.